Okay. Hi! I don't know if my eye bags are like really big, so just please excuse that. But yes, hello! Before anything else, I'm going to introduce myself. Hello, my name is Stephen Flores. I'm a 23-year-old living in Manila in the Philippines, and I love travel. Like, you guys have no idea. Well, obviously I love it enough to make a channel all about it, but yeah, I've been loving travel ever since I was like a little kid. I remember my parents would take me all across Southeast Asia and we would go to different places, and that was really fun. But I think the moment I fell in love with travel is when I had my semester abroad in France 3 years ago. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. Before I tell you my whole life story, I just want to say if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. That's Stephen Flores for Facebook, at Stephen J. Flores for Twitter, and at Stephen J. Flores for Instagram. And as always, if you like this video and want to see more videos like this video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for me, will ya? So yeah, without further ado, let's move on with the video. For those of you that know me, like from my other channel in YouTube, you know that I originally started on YouTube making comedy videos, comedy skit videos about pop culture basically. I had a lot of videos about musicals, TV shows, movies like Star Wars, Marvel movies, Disney movies, all of that. And I made that channel because pop culture is one of my biggest passions. But I always felt like there was something incomplete with my YouTube experience. I knew that I had another side of me that I wanted to share with people, and that was my love for travel. And so that's why we are here today and why you are watching this video. So just to give a little more background on me, I graduated from college last year, 1 year ago, with a business management major. I like running and reading and writing, most especially. That is my like true passion in life. And of course making videos. But also, like I said a while ago, I love to travel. Now ever since, like I said, I was young, my parents would take me traveling. We weren't like the richest family, if you know what I mean. So a lot of our trips were like local or to really nearby countries. But they were so fun because I loved exploring all these new places and seeing all these different things. And as I got older, I think I started to appreciate travel more. Because travel doesn't necessarily just mean that you go to some place and see whatever's there. No. Traveling is about, at least how I do it, it's about immersing yourself in another culture, getting to know a certain country's people. It's really like discovering how a certain part of the world works, and that's why I like it so much. I believe there's so much you can get from travel, like in terms of like how it affects you positively. I honestly think that it makes you more empathetic. It makes you more open-minded to different cultures and different things. Because in experiencing other cultures that are very different from your own, I feel like you gain a deeper understanding of what it really means to be human, and that is something we could all benefit from. But back to my story. So I fell in love with travel 3 years ago when I had a semester abroad in Europe. I spent 5 months in the town of Rennes, a city 1.5 hours to the west of Paris by train. And I remember every single weekend or every time I would have a big enough break, I would just use like my time to travel around Europe. And I ended up visiting 30 countries, 29 in Europe and 1 in Africa. And that's when I really fell in love with traveling, and more specifically where I fell in love with traveling for cheap. I always thought growing up that travel was this expensive thing that was out of reach for so many people. But being in Europe for 1 month made me realize that if you budget really well and you know what to do and you know where to go and how to look for things and all of that, travel can be like extremely affordable. And that's actually one of my goals in this channel. I want to make a channel that helps you go on that dream vacation you've always wanted to go to, whether that's in Italy or South America or Asia or Australia, anywhere in the world that is. I want to help you guys achieve your goals. I want to help you guys go out there and see the world. So like I said, a lot of the stuff that we're going to do here is going to be for the cheap, because that's how I fell in love with traveling, and I think that's how you guys are going to fall in love with traveling as well. Because you know, when you've done a trip that you know costed you like less than maybe a PS4 or a PS3 or a PS5 or any of that, there's this feeling of satisfaction you get that is really hard to replicate. Yeah, so that's one of my goals with this channel. Another goal of this channel is to bring the world to you. I've always liked the concept of travel bloggers, especially now with the coronavirus pandemic happening. It's so important that we bring the outside world to people's lives. For people who probably dreamed of traveling but got set back by all of this coronavirus stuff. Now, I'm not saying that you should travel during the coronavirus and everything. I mean, I'm not gonna do that, which is why it's kind of weird that I'm starting a travel channel even though I'm not gonna travel, but I'll explain that in a bit. So yeah, that's another goal of this channel. Now, I think you're probably wondering why of all people am I qualified to give you travel advice? Well, just so you guys know, I've traveled to 38 countries in my life, and I think I've been to more than 100 cities, and I did most most of them on the cheap or trying to be cheap. So I know how to do all the travel hacks that give you cheap airline tickets, cheap hotel bookings, and all of that. And I'm gonna share that all with you. So the countries I visited in my lifetime are the Philippines, Japan, Taiwan, China, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, the United States, Iceland, the United Kingdom, Portugal, Spain, Andorra, France, Monaco, Luxembourg, Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Italy, San Marino, Vatican City, Slovenia, Slovakia, Croatia, Hungary, Poland, the Czech Republic, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Morocco. So yeah, those are the countries I've been to, and hopefully I can give you guys travel advice for every single one of those countries. And of course, I want to give you travel advice on all the future countries I'm going to be visiting. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing on this channel. There are going to be videos about travel tips and travel hacking. There are going to be videos on certain destinations and what to see in those destinations and where to stay in those destinations. There are going to be videos about me telling you guys about my travel experiences. And sooner or later, there are going to be vlogs showcasing my trips to various destinations around the world so that you guys get to follow along, and hopefully I give you guys good recommendations for stuff to do or where to stay and all of that, or what to eat. So I hope you guys are excited to go on this journey with me as we make this channel the best travel channel ever. And yeah, like I said, if you want to see more videos in the future, click the subscribe button down there, and I will see you guys in future videos. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, click the subscribe button and the like button down there. My last videos are to my left and to my right, and down in the description are my social media stuff. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Until next time, guys, see ya!